This video is a quick overview on navigating the New York City subway. For a more detailed look, check out our blog post at Free Tours by Foot, where you can also find posts on choosing the right tourist pass and which subway app is best. For information about purchasing a Metro Pass, look for our video link at the end of this video. Maps will undoubtedly make navigating the New York City subway much easier. There are maps at each station, as well as a downloadable PDF available for your smartphone. When looking at the map, you will see the different lines in different colors and numbers. New Yorkers don't call the train lines by their colors, so make sure you are choosing a subway line that you need by letter or number, because even though the blue line shows line A, C, and E, these train routes eventually split up, and you may end up somewhere completely different than where you intended to go. Also, you will notice that some stops have black dots and others have white dots. Black dots are local stations, and the only trains that stop here are trains that make every stop on the line. White dots are express stations, and all trains on a line stop here. Let's say you are planning on visiting the Natural History Museum on 81st Street. 81st Street is serviced by both B and C trains. Since there is a black dot, this is a local station and both the B and C are local trains. The red circle is around 125th Street station. This station is serviced by both the B and C trains, but also the A and D trains. Since 125th Street has a white dot, it means the A and D trains must be express trains since they do not stop at 81st Street station, nor any of the other stations with black dots following 81st Street. If you're getting on the subway at Columbus Circle, 59th Street station, to head north to 81st Street station, then you must only take the B or C train. If you were to take the A or D train, you would be stuck on the subway all the way to 125th Street station. This is very time consuming, as one would imagine. Another important thing you have to figure out is whether or not you're going uptown, generally meaning north, or downtown, generally meaning south, for those staying in Manhattan. This means that you have to choose the correct platform. Also, some subway stations have separate entrances for uptown or downtown bound trains, which means that you might have to cross the street to get down to the direction you want to go. Most express trains will have entry to both platforms accessible from every entrance to the station. The station names make them pretty easy to locate. However, you'll want to pay attention to what subway line you are on, as some have the same name for stops. Canal Street, for instance, has 5 possible meeting spots. Historically, these were installed to tell riders which stations are open 24 hours, those marked with a green globe, and which stations are closed at night, those marked with a red globe. To simplify things, just remember the red globe station entrances are not likely to remain open after the evening rush hour. Some stations have pedestrian tunnels that connect them to other stations. Instead of exiting from one station to head across to the other, utilize these tunnels to get between stations. We hope this video was helpful. For more insight on navigating the New York City subway, including more info on Metro passes and other ways to get around the city, visit our blog post. You should also consider our Manhattan in One Day tour, which is part subway tutorial. Get your New York City adventure started off with us at Free Tours by Foot.